What's going on, guys? It's me, Miko, here with another video. So I got this pretty crazy story time for you guys today, and it's just about the time when this kid got expelled from my school for bringing stuff into school that he just should never bring. So I'm just gonna hop right into it. So this takes place about 2 years ago. It was the end of 7th grade, and now I'm kind of getting close to the end of 9th grade. So it was about 2 years ago, and I remember there was this kid in my class, he's in my class, and he was in just the school, obviously. I was a fucking bitch, dude. I hated him. I swear, he was probably top 5 most hated people inside of our school. Like, we had some pretty bad kids, but this kid was just a fucking dickhead. He wasn't even like cool bad. He was like a dickhead type of bad person. But yeah, so everyone hated him, and I hated him, and I don't know, everyone hated him. So before I get into that, actually, I remember one time this kid, I was in history class. Basically, I think we were doing like a lockdown. It wasn't a real lockdown. I think it was just like a practice lockdown, and when we were sitting and had to be quiet, this kid thought it would be a good idea to, what did he do? I think he opened up like a pen, but it was like a red pen. He had all this red ink, and he put all of this red ink on the fucking floor. It wasn't carpet, thank God, but it was tile. So he put all this, red ink on the floor, and it just made a huge mess, and then he rubbed it in everywhere. I was like, dude, what the fuck? How? I was like, dude, stop it. It's just like, fuck off, Miko. I was like, well, fuck you too, damn. And it's, you should never, don't. I felt bad because like the teacher saw it after the lockdown. He was just like, who did this? And everyone knew it was him, but I don't think they really told. Actually, no, I think they did snitch on him, which is funny. And yeah, the janitor had to clean it up. And I remember for the rest of the 7th grade, it was there. And I felt super bad for the janitor because he had to spend like hours working on that. But that's besides the point. So to the story, I guess I would just tell that main story also, but to the story. So now that you guys know how much of a prick this guy was, I'm gonna be telling you guys the time when he got expelled. So one day, I remember I was going from art class to history, because after art class I had history. So I'm walking to, from my art class to history class, and on the way there, like in the same hallway where my art class is, there's like where you sit if like you're getting picked up or something, or like you feel sick, you kind of, or like, I don't know, you're getting picked up because you were being bad or whatever. So I see him, and I'm not gonna say his name, let's just say his name is David. Alright, so I see David sitting there. He's in trouble, obviously. That wasn't a big surprise. He was in trouble a lot. I was like, well, what do you know? I actually, before this even happened, I remember there's a bunch of rumors going around where like, I don't know, there was rumors going around that like he did bad stuff that day. So, and yeah, I saw him. I saw him when I was going to history. There's a window and you could see him sitting there talking to someone. I was like, what the hell? But it wasn't too much of a surprise because honestly, this kid got in trouble like twice a week, honestly. So I go to my 5th period, and that's when the rumors got really big. I remember I had a friend in there. Yeah, I had a friend in this history class, and he was just like, yo, did you hear what happened? I was like, no, what happened? He was just like, apparently he brought his vape to school. He brought an ounce of weed, and he brought alcohol, a giant bottle of Smirnoff, I think, like vodka, into his locker. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, 7th grade, keep in mind, this kid is in 7th grade doing that. I'm not gonna judge you, but you really shouldn't be doing that at 7th grade, doing any of that stuff, especially drinking alcohol. That's really, or I don't recommend underage drinking. Don't do it. I don't endorse it at all. But I was just like, what the fuck? I remember he was sitting there, and when I went out of school, I could see him again because I had to pass by that hallway again, and I saw, actually maybe I didn't see him there, but yeah, it was pretty weird. I was like, what the fuck? And apparently this kid brought his dad's vape to school, he had like an ounce of weed. I don't know, I think some of it was like stuffed into a mug, like a coffee mug, and then the rest of it was just in a bag inside his locker. He took like his parents' like vodka and brought an entire like bottle of vodka. I think it was like Smirnoff. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like 7th grade, why would you do this? Yeah, so I remember I go home, and I think I told my parents about it, but I go home and I was like, alright, well, that was pretty weird. I really hope he goes away because I fucking hate this guy. I think 99% of the people at my school hated him. He was the biggest bitch ever. I remember I went back into school and rumors got even bigger. He was just like, yeah, I think you got expelled. I was like, well, no shit. I mean, you know, most 7th grader, you know, most school districts would not allow you to bring a vape into school, vodka, and then weed into school. You know, that's definitely not allowed. Yeah, so I was just like, damn, did he get expelled or did he just get like a long suspension? And I think like 2 weeks went by, and yeah, apparently he got expelled. It like was around the whole school and everyone knew that he got expelled. And honestly, a lot of people were very happy. Yeah, so I remember, because he was in my 5th period class, I remember I went like 2 weeks later, people were asking him like, hey, do you know what happened to David? Just like, well, apparently David had to switch schools because his family was moving. I was like, oh, bullshit. I didn't say that, but I was like, that's such bullshit. Like, no way in hell he just coincidentally, his parents wanted to move the same day, you know, he brought a vape, vodka, and weed into school. Like, that's such bullshit. But I understand. I mean, the teacher doesn't really want to tell, you know, I'm sure he didn't want to bring drugs into school, you know, I don't know, talk about it and tell us the real reason. But let's be honest, everyone knew, you know, his friend knew about it, and I'm sure his friend told, you know, other people, and it just got spread around the school like wildfire. And that's pretty much the story. So I hope you guys liked the video. I don't know, I thought it was pretty crazy, like 7th grade doing that shit. 7th fucking grade bringing in vodka, weed, and a vape. Like, what were you thinking, dude? I don't even know his intentions. Like, was he gonna like smoke in the bathroom or something? I have no clue why he did what he did. But hey, I was happy as fuck because I hated that little bastard. I had him the entire year, and he would fuck with me. He wouldn't fuck with me that hard, but he'd fuck with like so many people. He was just the most annoying person ever, and I was so fucking happy when he got to leave. Like, honestly, 99% of the people hated him, besides like a few friends of his. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all later. Peace.